Very good morning, dear guys. Welcome to this class. Today we are going to see the another one poem, that is Rain on the Roof. Rain on the Roof, written by Coitus Kinney. Okay, Coitus Kinney, a poet, where Miss who is talking here about the melody of nature. Okay, actually here in this poem the poet is talking about the melody. Okay, the melody of nature. Melody of nature. Okay, this is the main theme of the poem. Yes, the melody of nature. So look at there. What does the poet discover here? Discover here when it rains outside. When it rains outside. Yes, here the poet is talking about the melody when it rains outside, the melody of nature. Yes, the poet enjoys the raining outside on the roof. Yes, with besides the first one theme, here you can say the melody of nature. Besides, you can say the theme. What is theme? Another one theme of the poem is the memories. Yes, the memories the poet recalls. The poet recalls. Okay, the memories he recalls on this occasion, or at this time. The second one thing here you can say in this poem, the poet recalls the memories of his mother, especially here memories of his mother. Okay, the memories of his mother especially. Yes, so these are the two themes of the poem. First one is the melody of nature. The melody of nature when it rains outside. Yes, the melody of nature. Here the poet says it tinkles, it plays on music when it fell down, or when it falls down on the roof. Yes, or when it rains outside, it creates music. And that music here the poet is enjoying, sleeping in the, what can I say, sleeping in the bed, or remaining in his bed, in his cottage. He is just enjoying the patter of the rain. Yes, that means जो बारिश जब गिरती है उसकी बूंदों की जो आवाज आती है. Yes, that sound is called here melody of nature. So for this you should have such keen eyes. Yes, and keen ears, and time to understand, to discover this melody. Yes, to discover this melody you should have time, such keen eyes and keen ears. So that the poet has, okay, and that's why here in this poem he talks about the melody of nature. Now let's see what is there. Look at there. So here the poet says that, or let's see the lines of this poem. When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears, what a bliss to praise the pillow of a cottage chamber bed, and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. Every tinkle on the shingles has an echo in the heart, and 1,000 dreamy fancies into being stirred, and 1,000 recollections weave their air threads into oof, as I listen to the patter of the rain upon the roof. Now in memory comes my mother, as she used in years agone to regard the darling dreamers ere she left them till the dawn. Oh, I feel her fond look on me as I listen to this refrain, which is played upon the shingles by the patter of the rain. Means here, patter of the rain means the sound created by raining, means rain. Here the poet enjoys it. The poet enjoys it. There it called it the melody of nature. Yes. So now let's see what here the poet is talking about, or how it describes, how he describes it. ओके कैसे वो डिस्क्राइब किया है, चलो देखते हैं. when the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres. Humid shadows, actually here the poet is talking about the dark clouds, wet clouds, that means the cloud which are carrying water in them. Clouds which are carrying water in them, wet clouds, dark clouds in the starry sphere. Starry sphere means in the sky. Okay, so here the poet says that when the dark clouds hover means appear over. Okay, जब वो आकाश में आते हैं, कौन? डार्क क्लाउड्स, घने बादल जब आसमान में आते हैं, मंडराते हैं, ओवर ऑल द स्टारी स्फेयर्स. Actually here these two words are actually for the sky, blue sky. Okay, so here first of all understand the meanings of some words. Okay, here humid means wet. Humid means wet, gile, and shadows. Okay, shadows. Actually here shadows are referred to clouds. Okay, shadows are referred to clouds. Okay, hover means what do you say? Appear in the sky, or appear. Okay, simply you can say appear. Okay, appear. So humid, wet, shadows, clouds, hover, appear, और मंडराना भी बोलते हैं हम, आसपास जो मंडराना होते हैं, that is also called hover. Then starry spheres. Actually starry spheres referred to the sky. Okay, actually these two words are here for sky. And then again another melancholy, that means sad. Melancholy, that means sad, sorrowful, dukhi. Okay, melancholy means sorrow. Melancholy. Okay, melancholy. And after that weeps means cry. Weeps, that means cry. Cottage chamber, patter means falling sound of rain. Patter, falling sound of rain. Okay, falling sound of rain, that means patter. And overhead means सर के ऊपर. Okay, so these are the words: humid, wet, shadows, clouds, hover, appear, starry spheres, that means sky, melancholy, that means shad, weeps means actually जो आंसू बहाना होता है. Okay, that is called weeps. Okay, then patter, falling sound of rain. So do write these words in your copy. Now let's see the meaning of the first one stanza. Okay, what is given there? When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, and the melancholy darkness gently weeps in rainy tears. What bliss. Okay, bliss. Again another word, bliss. Here we will write it, bliss. Okay, bliss means what you can say? The feeling of happiness. Okay, how good we can say here. Here actually bliss means आशीर्वाद भी होता है. but bliss actually आशीर्वाद होता है. Bliss means good. Yes, अच्छा. So bliss, good. To write again this one. What a bliss to praise the pillow of a cottage chamber bed and lie listening to the patter of the soft rain overhead. So look at there. What does the poet saying here? Miss, what does the poet say here? When the humid shadows hover over all the starry spheres, you might have seen in the rainy days. In the rainy days, you might have seen when dark clouds, very dark clouds appear in the sky. Yes, you might have seen such atmosphere of weather, okay, outside, and that we can see only in the rainy seasons. Okay, so when dark clouds, yes, very dark clouds appear in the sky, appear all over the starry spheres. Yes, all over the starry spheres, that means all over the sky. When such dark clouds, wet clouds, the clouds carrying water appears in large number in the sky, in the whole sky, what happens? And the melancholy darkness, and look at there, the darkness of the cloud, the darkness of the atmosphere. Why? Because when dark clouds appear in the sky, the whole surrounding मीन्स उसके अंदर आने वाला जो पूरा सराउंडिंग है, it appears dark. Yes, so here that darkness is addressed here as melancholy darkness. As we know that black or darkness are mostly used as the symbol of sadness, and that's why here these dark clouds which had spread darkness all around is described here as melancholy darkness, sad darkness. Yes, दुखी अंधेरा उन्होंने यहाँ रेफर किया है. Yes, so here it says, means here the poet says that these black clouds which appear in large number in the sky spread dark clouds, means spread melancholy all over the area, all over the surrounding, all over the what you can say, the atmosphere. They spread melancholy darkness gently weeps, and through these dark clouds, gently, softly, प्यार से, gently weeps in rainy tears. Means here it says, the poet says that when dark clouds appear in the sky, they shed melancholy tears. So that melancholy darkness, that sad darkness cries in rainy tears. Why it is called rainy tears? Because actually these are the drops of rain which are falling down, but here the poet addressed them as rainy tears. Yes, or rain tears we can say. Actually here he referred them as rainy tears. Why? Because these drops are raindrops, and that's why here the poet called them rainy tears. Yes, so here you can understand that here the poet is talking about that black dark clouds, when they appear in the sky in large number, they start raining, or they poured water, or what can I say, then it starts raining. Yes, and there he said melancholy darkness. Why? Because these are dark, black. Yes, and that's why here he called them melancholy, sad darkness. Then here he says that sad darkness starts raining, and here he called them tears. Tears. Yes, many reasons are there. इसके भी बहुत सारे रीजन हो सकते हैं. Why he called it tears? Why he called it tears? Why? Because if there is a downpour, it brings flood. It brings flood, and maybe that is the reason behind this, that he called it rainy tears. Okay, rainy tears. And melancholy darkness, that may be a reason behind it. The flood may be the reason. Okay, but here he says it starts raining. Yes, and then what happens when it rains outside? When it rains outside, what a bliss to praise pillow. But here he says when it rains outside, when it rains heavily outside, it is what a good thing to praise pillow. Praise the pillow of the cottage chamber bed, of a cottage chamber bed. Means here the poet is talking about the joy he discovered here, the joy he was getting while it was raining outside, just remaining in the bed of his cottage chamber and pressing the pillow and listening to the patter of the rain, to patter of the soft rain overhead. Means here the poet is talking about, means here the scene is there, a scene is created here, imagery. Okay, imagery is there. Here it is raining outside, dark clouds are there. Yes, in the sky, all over the sky. Yes, humid shadows, that means dark clouds are there. Then when it appears that it starts raining, when it starts raining outside, the poet is inside in his bed. Yes, in the cottage in his bed, and just he lay there and listening to the patter. The patter means the sound, the falling sound of the rain, and listening that falling sound of the rain, just lie listening, okay, in his bed. So here he says, or he said this situation or this condition as a bliss. What a bliss it is, to listen to the falling sound of the rain, lying in his bed. Yes, बेड में ले रहे हुए, मतलब बेड में लेटे हुए उस आवाज को सुनना. What a bliss it is. Yes, so this is what I want to tell you here. The poet is talking about the melody of nature. When it rains, when it rains heavily, it creates music. Yes, it creates music, means raining creates music. And really, it is wonderful experience, amazing experience to listen that sound, that falling sound of the rain that the poet has experienced, which the poet has experienced. जो पोएट ने यहाँ एक्सपीरियंस किया है उस साउंड को सुनना, रियली इट इज अ ब्लिस अकॉर्डिंग टू द पोएट. According to the poet, it is a bliss. Okay, so that is what here the poet is talking about. As we have seen, the melody of nature. And what is melody? The falling sound of the rain. Melody. Okay, the falling sound of the rain is referred here, or is called here what? The melody. Yes, the melody of nature. Yes, and here the poet enjoys it. Yes, the poet enjoys it, laying in the bed, listening to the sound. Yes, I hope, dear, you got the meaning of the first one stanza. Now let's see the Rhyming words. Okay, hover. Okay, spares, darkness, pillow, bed, patter, overhead. Okay, spares, tears. Okay, rhyming words. Then hover, patter, bed, overhead. Okay, so these are the rhyming words. And look at the figures of speech that are used here in the in the first one stanza. Okay, when the humid shadows hover, alliteration is there in the first one line. Okay, alliteration is there. Alliteration. Okay, how? Because there is her sound is repeated. Her sound is repeated there in the first one line. Humid hover, her sound is repeated there. Okay, then overall the starry spheres. Okay, starry spheres. Actually, there you can say that there is transferred epithet. Okay, the adjective starry, the quality of the adjective starry is transferred to the word noun, or transferred to the noun spheres. Yes, and that's why there is transferred epithet is there. Okay, starry spheres. Again there, rainy tears, transferred epithet. The quality of adjectives like starry and rainy are transferred to the nouns spheres and tears. So transferred epithet is there in these two lines. Overall the starry spheres and gently weeps in rainy tears. Okay, then melancholy darkness again is transferred epithet. Melancholy darkness. Okay, melancholy darkness. So here again melancholy, the adjectives, the quality of adjective is transferred to the noun darkness. So here is again transferred epithet is there. Okay, what a bliss to praise the pillow. What a bliss. Yes, what a bliss to praise the pillow. Here the emotion. Okay, not exaggeration, emotion. Yes, so there is again a figure of speech. Okay, exclamation, the figure of speech is there. Why? Because there is expression of a sudden feeling. What a bliss. Yes, sudden feeling is there. Yes, sudden feeling is there. That means exclamation is there, the figure of speech. Exclamation, what a bliss. Okay, then again praise pillow, per sound is repeated again. Alliteration is there. Then lie listening to the patter, lie listening, alliteration, l sound is repeated again. To the patter falling sound, onomatopoeia. Okay, patter, sound, it is sound. So when you find a word, a sound word is used in any line, it is called onomatopoeia. So onomatopoeia is also there. So this way, these are the figures of speech: alliteration, transferred epithet, exclamation, and onomatopoeia. Okay, so dear, I stop myself here. The remaining part we will do in our next video lecture. So guys, keep watching the videos and enjoy the classes. Bye bye. See you soon.